Rangers have a 2-goal lead on Boston. 13 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Boston is playing without Esposito and Cashman tonight, and Nowak.
And O'Reilly.
Not to downplay the Ranger effort tonight. Lord knows they've been minus an awful lot of men when they played during the season, too. One time against Boston, was it 9 men down? 9 regulars out. "12 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Second period. Poked away by Stemkowski. So I mean about the little extra effort by Pete over the last couple of games. He's rounding back to shape good. Irvin's pass is off a stick of Vadnais. He goes in and drops it in front. Save! Rebound, score!
Teddy Irvin, with a bad play in center ice, created the goal. Jim, you can't play this game with one hand. Brad Park skated over the puck, and Vadnais gets the goal.
So it's close again. It's 4-3. 7 minutes and 27 seconds, the time of the goal. Vadnais from Forbes and Savard.
Defensive lapse in center ice. And Boston coming up with possession of the puck.
5 goals scored here with the period not half over.
Another offside.
That is a very, very big goal for Boston. Gets him back in the game with an awful lot of hockey to go.
And the Islanders are back in the game in Minnesota. It's 2-1 now in the second period. Philadelphia 2-1 over Montreal.
Gilbert headmans. Ed Estrandel on the sideboards. Around Marat. Greshner clears it off the side of the net. Boston skating a little bit better now, like that goal waking them up. Here come the Rangers out. Vickers and shoots. High and wide. Gilbert. Gilbert goes for it. Got Vickers in front. Rattel. Save. Rangers can't get the second pop. Back out the center. Vickers goes in, drops it back. Marat's point shot, just wide on a deflection. Rangers fighting well. Vickers puts it out. A shot, deflected. Vickers again. Looking for an open man. Gilbert on the right wing. In front, shot, deflected in front. And cleared to center zone.
So the line of Vickers, Rattel, and Gilbert putting it on.
Greshner starts down. Polis. Shoots. Almost got the screen shot in. There's a break in the action with the score. Rangers 4 and Boston 3.
The oldest Ranger game that we know of on video from 1975 in a moment. It's Rangers-Bruins. And Stan, you know, you could have blown some Ranger fans' mind if you went into the building on this particular date and told Ranger fans that we're going to trade Jean Rattel and Brad Park for Phil Esposito and Carol Vadnais. They would have keeled over and fainted had you told them.
I can tell you why firsthand, Al. First of all, I did Brad Park's book. It was called Play the Man. And in the book, he just ripped Boston and the Bruins. And they hated Brad Park because of what he said in the book. And he never said I was misquoted or anything like that. He backed me up, and I give him a lot of credit for that. Phil Esposito, on the other hand, hated New York. You know, he was a Bruin through and through. And he had been assured, he had heard stories he might be traded sometime, not necessarily to New York. And he went to Harry Sinden, who was the manager, and he said, "Are you going to trade me?" Harry Sinden says, "No, you're not going to be traded." So you can imagine how Esposito reacted when he heard, of all places to be dealt, to the Gotham.
So there was some skullduggery about to take place, but not yet. This is Rangers Bruins from 1975.
10 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Second period. Bobby Schmartz comes down the right side. Middleton gets back to the puck. Ricky has trouble in his own end. A shot at a score. Middleton couldn't handle a puck coming out. It's a tie game.
Another defensive lapse by the Rangers, and the score now is 4-4. This is a game of giveaway. Watch Middleton. Instead of throwing it behind the net, he tries to come out in front. Loses the puck. And again, it's Craig Shepard.
That's the third unassisted goal tonight, 2 by Boston. Schmaltz and Shepard, 1 by Rattel with the Rangers. And she's tied at 4. Just about halfway through the second period. Schmaltz. Irvin on the sideboards. Comes Stemkowski. Offside.
Butler offside on the right-hand side. Stemmer taking the shot from the blue line. This is a game of you take it, I don't want it, Jim.
Sure is. 3 unassisted goals give you an idea what that's about, Bill. Wednesday night's game with Minnesota is a 9:05 game time Wednesday night.
Minnesota has just come up with the third goal. It's now 3-1 over the Islanders in the second period.
Orr starts out. Offside. Somebody in the Rangers dragged Bobby Schmaltz across the blue line to make the offside.
Bobby Schmaltz tried to get behind the Ranger defense and take the pass on the blue line, but Orr decided not to give it to him. There you see it. Minnesota 3, New York Islanders 1. There's a case where Minnesota playing for next year's salaries and the pressure on the young Islanders.
Marat over to Greshner. Greshner has the puck after being dumped to Butler. Young Jerry playing a good game tonight. Stemkowski just managed to save that one to get on onside. Sends one toward the net. It's knocked away by Vadnais and cleared.
And we'll have an icing.
Eight minutes and 59 seconds to go, second period.
There's young Greshner.
Rangers have had a 2-goal lead twice in this period and have blown it. 4-4 she stands right now. Loose puck now in the Boston end. Butler pounces on it. Here's Stemkowski with Irvin in front. Stemmer to Butler. The shot is a pass to Irvin. The shot is a save. Couple of good checks by the Rangers, but the puck is still in their end. In front, Greshner gets back. Marcotte's after him. Greshner still has the puck. Now Marcotte takes it away. Boston's got Hodge in front. A shot by Sims is knocked away by Greshner's return shot save. Irvin coming out. Got Butler with him. And shoots off a stick. Butler in the corner. He and Sims have been going at each other pretty good. Here's a break in the action with the score. Boston 4 and Rangers 4. Gilbert. Rangers on a change. Leads Rattel too far. Rattel in the corner. In front. Loose puck. Gilbert nearly took Vickers' head off. Rangers getting close. Could happen. Greshner shoots. Save. Rebound is going to be taken out by Boston. Bruins defense looks just awful right now.
Rangers are getting the shots. Gilbert's coming up with the saves. The Bruins have had no defense in this second period. They're all goal happy. Another situation where playing loose, Jim, where the game means nothing to one team and everything to the other.
Don't forget that Wednesday game is a 9:05 game in Madison Square Garden. Gilbert works it to the blue line, but not across. Dallas Smith bats it back again. 4. Rattel now. Goes in ahead of his teammates. Drop pass. Gilbert. He's got ice. Got some room. Sends it in front. Loose puck. Vickers can't get the swipe at it. Couldn't get turned around. Gilbert headmans to Vickers. Rattel. I thought Vickers had the better shot. Rattel. Vickers. Gilbert in front. Missed. Greshner's got it. Turns around with a shot. Off a stick and high in the air. Vickers goes into the corner with Orr. No whistle yet. Vickers has the puck. Crowd thought there was going to be a penalty against Orr for holding that puck. Here comes Forbes. Perrott slows him down. Time remaining 35 seconds in the period. Boston has the puck. Ranger end. A man in front of the net. Scramble for it. Rattel to Gilbert. Vickers trying to get loose. They got the holding penalty. Shot. Save. Going to be a holding penalty against Boston.
And Forbes will go for interference on Vickers. A 2-on-1 break and a good penalty for Forbes to take against Vickers. If he doesn't take the penalty, Gilbert has somebody on the left-hand side to give it to. There's Forbes in the penalty box now. So with 18 seconds to go in this second period, Dave Forbes is in the penalty box. And since Middleton gave the puck away, this is the first time that Emil Francis has had him back on the ice. He's got him playing on the right-hand side of Sanderson for the power play.
Save on the face-off. Carries wide. Water Kachuk to Polis and Park. Polis to Sanderson to Park. Shoots. Knocked away, and the period ends. So at the end of the second period, the score is Rangers 4 and Boston 4.
Game of the season at Madison Square Garden. The Islanders have the lead in the third period. Again, this is some of the oldest Ranger footage that we have been able to find. If the Islanders are able to win this game, it's a great dose of confidence because guess who they were going to meet in the playoffs just a couple of days after this? The Rangers. Here we go to Madison Square Garden.
The connotation frozen puck is used in a number of ways. Two of the ways in hockey is when it's frozen up against the boards, and before a puck is used in a hockey game, it is frozen in ice. If they didn't freeze the puck, it would bounce too much. So they have to freeze it and harden it.
Bill, has ever come a time during like the springtime when the puck does thaw a bit on the ice and has to be replaced for that reason? I've seen him throw pucks out, but generally I thought it was a damaged puck. Look out, here's Gilbert. Saved by Resch. Howard going in on Park. And back to center zone.
Quite a save Resch made on Gilbert. And again, Gilly shot it too high, Jim.
Rangers have it on the intercept by Gilbert. Rattel goes in. Hart tries to take him out. And Denny Poppins got the puck.
Jim, I predict this will be a wide open period.
Could very well be. Nick Beverly here.
Good forechecking by Nystrom.
Look out. Save. Villamure diagnosed it well, took it right on. Rangers have a tendency to go to sleep here. Park. Boy, did he draw a crowd. 4 Islanders within 10 feet of him. Saint-Laurent sends it in for a change. Sanderson starts out. Looks like Washington's gone ahead of Pittsburgh.
Washington is leading Pittsburgh in the second period, 4-2.
4-3, right. 4-3. Non-stop play here. Great question is, will Chadwick ever get a chance to answer my question about the puck? I think it was the day before yesterday. Up ahead now to center zone. Drouin goes in front. And shoots to Parisi wide. Greshner. Dipsy doodles around Lewis and shoots. Save. Good play by Greshner. Nice save by Resch. Offside, Stemkowski. There's a break in the action with the score. Rangers 3 and Islanders 4. Danny Potvin, number 5. We'll have the first playoff game for you on Tuesday night at 9:05. Have to wait for the Elephants to get out. Two on one. Billy Harris. Save Villamure. Rebound. He's got it. Now, Bill, about those damaged pucks.
Sometimes, because the puck is so hard, Jim, it chips, and that's why you see pucks thrown out of hockey games.
They never fall on the ice.
Never.
Trainer Frank Pace came halfway out. He thought the Villamure might have been hurt in that collision. Gilly's all right.
But before every hockey game, 3 or 4 hours, pucks are put in the freezer to freeze. If they didn't do that, as I said, they'd bounce like a rubber ball.
Stemmer gets the draw. Here's Marat. Stemkowski with a nice move at the red line to Irvin. Good pass. No, knocked back across the blue line off a stick. Greshner breaks up a possible Islander breakout. Jerry Hart, one of the original Islanders, sends it in. I think I got just he and Westfall now, isn't it? That first team, I believe so. Middleton's long shot. Rebound, Stemkowski turns around in front. Can't get it out all the way. Irvin does. Irvin to Stemmer. Back to Irvin again on the sideboards. Stemkowski looking for a white jersey. Finds one in Greshner shot. Saved by Resch. Back out to Greshner. He can't hold it. 2 on 1. Marat's going to get back, though, and get to it.
Greshner seems to be playing more aggressive in this third period, James.
Middleton does not seem to be with the game tonight much, Bill. He might turn it around. Shot by Stemkowski's a save by Resch. Long shot by Gillies. Park smothered it easily.
There's not much defense being played in this period.
No, sir. Bert Marshall ahead. Right out in front. Save. Park's on top of the puck.
And it's great hearing Jim Gordon and Bill Chadwick again. They're talking about...
Wahlakachuk is in the penalty box, and this is the reason. That's Dennis Potvin he pulled down. The Rangers now will go with Sanderson and Butler. Beverly and Marat. Beverly and Park.
Saint-Laurent facing off against Sanderson, who wins the draw, Mr. Sanderson. Here's Butler. Cannot clear it on the sideboards. Potvin locked him out. Park in the corner having problems with Saint Laurent. Park having a lot of problems. Shot by Jean Potvin is up into the crowd. Tuesday night, 9:05 here at the Garden. First of the Stanley Cup playoff games. Park waits for an opening to develop and finds one to play it off the boards. Didn't have much mustard on it. Nystrom overskated it in his eagerness. Beverly cannot clear, though. It's up into the crowd.
That Nystrom can break, Jim. That Laura Stam certainly did something for him.
Reason for the late start for the Ranger game on Tuesday and again on Friday night if one is necessary is the circus is here. Take some time to get things set after that. If you ever follow the Elephants, you know why. Islanders get it back to their point man. Johnny Potvin across. Danny Potvin a shot in front. A shot and a save. Rebound. Loose. Parks on top of it. Oh, what a couple of nice plays out in front and a good save by Villemure.
And Westfall can't believe it. We'll show it to you. Watch the traffic jam in front of the Ranger net. It's a shot from the left point. There's a shot by Jude Drouin. There's Westfall, and he can't get to the puck. Park tries to hatch it and does.
Twelve minutes and 30 seconds to go. Shot from the point. Danny Potvin. No, it's a pass instead. Drouin. Parisi. Westfall here. In front. Kick save. Shot. Knocked down by Marat. And he cannot lift it. Drouin. Through Faber and shot. Dead on is wide. John Potvin. Time remaining 43 seconds. Power play. Parisi. Harris cuts off his angle a bit. Westfall is there. Parisi comes up with the puck, though. Fairburn is on Parisi. Back it goes to Potvin again. Denny shoots wide. Comes out to Jean Potvin. John passes into his wingman. Right side, Westfall. Out in front. Denny Potvin shot. Save. Rebound loose. Harry can't find the handle. Cleared. Stemkowski. No, still on the blue line. It was a cross. They whistled it down. I thought it was, but for a while they didn't blow the whistle.
The linesman saw daylight with the puck over the line. John D'Amico, the linesman on that line.
Just 13 seconds to go on the power play.
It's the first time in a couple of weeks you've seen Emil Francis' face that he wasn't worried. He would like to win this, but he's already got the home advantage.
Billy Harris puts a million fakes on everybody, but passes blindly and badly. Power play is over. Stemkowski on the backboards trying to dig it out. Center zone to Greshner. Shot Vickers off a stick into the crowd. There was a break in the action with the score. The Rangers 3 and the Islanders 4. Shot on goal comes back as you join us. Here was a save right after the faceoff. Dave Lewis now around to Bert Marshall. Rangers checking better now. Gilbert's got it. Finds Rattel. He's got Vickers going for the net. Shot by Gilbert. A pass meant for Vickers instead. Not a shot on net. Trying to play off the backboard, but it took not a Ranger bounce. Stewart comes in. Billy Harris in front. Score! Nice play by Harris. Gillies unchecked in front.
And again, Gilly standing in front of the net with nobody near him. And Harrison Stewart set him up. It is now 5-3. There's Stewart. And it's a blind pass over into the left-hand corner. That's Harrison. There's Gillies at the bottom part of your screen. There's nobody near him. It's beyond Villeneuve before he sees it.
Now the Rangers have themselves a problem. It is 5-3 Islanders. Islanders had something important to prove to themselves here tonight, that they were not nearly as bad as they looked the last time they played in Madison Square Garden, and they looked miserable indeed. And if nothing else, it has taught them that, Bill. They look good. Should be an important factor with the playoffs. They have some pride going.
Certainly give them a lot of confidence coming in here Tuesday night. But you will not see a game played so loosely defensively by the Rangers. Or, for a matter of fact, by the Islanders on Tuesday.
Shot on net, save, Villeneuve. John Potvin's had a good game tonight. He's been an important Potvin out there. Harris. Butler saw a check coming and shied off it, dropping it back to Marat. Here's Harry. Knocked down by Hart just across his line and into center zone. 9:14 to go, less than half the period. John Potvin again. Save, O'Muir.
John Potvin lately being converted from a defenseman into a right wing. Al Albert did that in order that he would have 4 lines going down the stretch.
John was, Philadelphia property, wasn't he?
Yes, he was purchased from Philadelphia in the middle of last season.
Some thought that the purchase was just to set up things for Denny
It was the
Potvin.
season before,
right.
They realized they were going to get in the draft choice Dennis Potvin. He never got a chance to perform really with Philadelphia.
Sure looks good as a wing. Polis. .8:37 to go in the game. Rangers down by 2.
Greg Polis had a good streak about 2/3 through the season and scored about 12 of his 26 goals.
Steve Vickers has got now 15 and 14 games. And going well. Dave Lewis down on top of the puck. They'll stop it there.
That's Saint Laurent. The Islanders getting an awful lot of mileage out of that young fellow.
He hustles.
Saint Laurent with 14 goals, 26 assists.
Beverly shot wide. Kachuk. Shot Park. Save Resch on a drive by Park. Fine setup by Kachuk, but a good save by Resch.
And Park kept it low. Resch still got his hands on the puck. Quite a face mask he's got.
.8:12 to go in the game. Rangers need 2 for a tie now.
Fairburn near stole it.
Kachuk does. Polis shoots wide. Rebound. Fairburn off the side of the net. Rebound. Resch holds. There's a break in the action with the score of the Rangers 3 and the Islanders 5.
You're watching the final regular season game of
3 to go. The face-off in the Islanders' end. Harris. Shot. Fanned on. Return shot knocked away. Islanders come out 2-on-2. Durant's shot is kicked out. Shot. Save, Villemure. Drouin on Stemkowski now.
The Rangers started out this game hitting. They haven't hit anybody since the first 10 minutes of the first period.
Eddie Westfall shot. Wide. Villemure just trying to flag it down and missed that. J.P. Parisi, number 12. 6:58 to go. We'll watch the Islanders see if they continue to send 3 men in. Doesn't look like. They're holding 1 back, Westfall. They want the win.
Good move.
Denny Potvin with a fine move on 2 Rangers comes out. Harris slowed him down. Shot just wide. Rangers can't handle him right now. Westfall in the corner. Middleton tries to take him out. Yeah, we'll get a play stoppage there. 2-goal lead, very tough with 6 minutes to go. Shot, save, rebound, still loose, comes back and all the way down. No icing call. Not off the Rangers stick. .5:44 to go. Gilbert from Beverly. Rattel. Vickers to Gilbert. Nobody in front. Now Rattel goes in. So does Vickers. Gilbert stalling for time. Stick handling. Stickling. Looking for a jersey. Finds one right side. Parker's in deep. Double slot with Rattel and Vickers. They can't find him. Rattel has to come out. 3 Rangers in the corner. Nobody guarding the right side. Beverly's the only man back. Rangers have to gamble here. But that's an awful crowd of white jerseys. Now Gilbert comes out. He's got Vickers in the slot. Goes through Park. Beverly will not be able to keep it in.
The Rangers with 4 men up by the net. Nobody protecting the blue line at all.
4:55 remaining in the hockey game. Rangers down by 2 to the Islanders. Greshner lost it. Stick check by Henning. McMillan's pass goes across. Greshner's here. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Maybe chance here. Sanderson goes in, trailed by Greshner. Greshner looks for Wilson, and the pass is a bad one. Sean Potvin again getting back. He's been a big factor tonight. Check by Greshner puts him down. Shot is a save by Villemure. Comes back up to Sanderson. Greshner goes in now. He's got Butler on his left shoulder. Wilson goes for the net. Greshner knocked down. No penalty. Loose pucks. Wide. Greshner almost got that one flat on his back. Sanderson going into the corner with 3:57 to go. And Hart's got the puck.
Great reflexes by Greshner, Jim. Laying on his back, got a shot at the net.
Back into center zone. 3:45 to go. Wilson goes in with the puck and shoots. Save, rebound, Resch will hold.
So Resch coming up with the pretty good saves. Gilles Marat, quite a season for the New York Rangers. I think to keep him out of the lineup, Jim, you'd have to cut off at least one leg.
In front, score! Middleton.
And with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in this hockey game, young Middleton gets his 22nd goal. Stemkowski with the faceoff, and he wins the faceoff. That's Middleton losing the puck. Stemkowski gets tied up, throws it in front of the net. And Middleton put it in off the post into the net. So Teddy Irvin and Stemkowski get the assist.
17:46 the time of the goal. Middleton's 22nd goal, assist by Irvin and Stemkowski. 2:14 to go.
We will watch the goaltender, Villemure. He will come out in around the minute mark, I would guess.
Here's Villemure behind the net. Middleton's got the puck. Stemkowski. Marat goes for the net. Stemkowski is sticked off, but tries to recapture and does. Middleton throws it across, trying to hit the goaltender and could not. And the Islanders come back out again with 1:44 to go.
Jim, the Islanders will try to keep it in the Rangers zone to keep Villemure in the game.
Here comes Rattel now. Irvin, centering pass. Rattel can't get to it. Fairbairn's got it. Has to wait for his teammates to clear, and does. Loose puck. Islanders have it. 1:09 to go. Fairbairn steals. Goaltender starts out for the bench. He's halfway out. Rangers do not have possession, though. Loose puck. And Villemure has to stay.
Villemure will come out now. The puck will be faced off to the left of Resch in the Islander zone. Villemure is leaving the ice. Emil Francis now goes with Rattel, Vickers, Fairbairn, Sanderson, Gilbert, and Park. There's Villemure on the bench, commiserating with Jockerman. How do you like that word, Jim?
Jockerman?
It only took me 80 games to come up with that one.
Jeff Cermak points out, Bill, that outside of the fact that the Rangers won a point, a tie doesn't make any difference if Pittsburgh loses that game. They will end up with identical win and tie records. Well, the Rangers don't think made any difference tonight. Was a win as far as the Pittsburgh standings are concerned. Shot wide of Resch. In front, save, kicked away by the defense. Rangers with the extra skater now. 40 seconds to go. Out it comes, missed by Sanderson. He's knocked down. Loose puck. Resch is on top of it. Sanderson did everything but swing his stick through the end of the arena, but missed the puck.
And the face-off now will be to the left, to the right of Resch. The idea is now for the Rangers to get the puck to Gilbert.
Loose puck, Gilbert shoots in front, loose puck, Rattel stopped by the defense, 29 seconds to go, shot missed as it came through. And by Gilbert and down ice. Park will have to hurry. He's got Billy Harris after him. Icing call, 16 seconds to go. Good speed by Park to save some clock time.
And the face-off now will be on the left side of Resch. Even if the Rangers tie it up now and Pittsburgh loses to Washington, it will not change the situation. So with only 16 seconds to go, the game will be played here on Tuesday, the opening of the Stanley Cup playoffs. On Tuesday, game starting at 9 o'clock against the New York Islanders. Again, the Rangers, Jim, will try to get the puck back to Gilbert.
They've got an open net. Extra skater here. Loose puck. Still loose. 12 seconds to go. Nobody's got possession in front. Sanderson can't hold it. Open net. Gilbert getting back. 3 Islanders and Gilbert. Westfall scores.
With the open net, Westfall takes the game out of reach of the New York Rangers. The Rangers had their chances with the extra skater, but could not capitalize. And with 1 second to go, there's one of the chances, and the puck bounces over Sanderson's stick.
Just 1 second to go. Time of the goal is 19:59. J.P. Parisi gets the assist on Westfall's 22nd goal.
Parisi, very unselfishly, Jim, gave that one to Westfall.
Back for the Rangers. 10 minutes, 8 seconds left in the hockey game. Erickson putting it in front. Has it again. He's all over the ice. Couldn't get the shot off. Still has the puck. Oh! Try to kind of feed himself, and it's played now by Esposito. He had nobody to pass to, did Erickson. So he just toyed with the puck. Down goes Esposito, and we get an offside on the New York Rangers. And right on his back is Bill Goldsworthy. Safe to come out? Come on up, Phil.
Kenny Hodge checking Esposito out. Phil thought there might be a penalty on the play. Actually, it was an offside at the blue line. If there is a weakness on this Esposito line, it's the fact that they just don't have a defensive man on the team. Now, here's that play right around the Ranger net. Could have been a penalty there against the Rangers. Nothing was called, but Esposito and Hodge and Hickey, they all accent offense a little bit too much, and they get caught a lot.
Glenn Sharpley and Wayne Dillon on the faceoff with 9 minutes 40 seconds remaining in the hockey game. 6 for New York, 4 for Minnesota. And we'll get another faceoff as that one goes up into the crowd. Back into the neutral zone. There's Dan Newman, who has the go-ahead goal. Made it 4-3 Rangers early in the second period.
The only reason he's playing is that Steve Vickers is out with an injury.
Vickers in Lenox Hill Hospital suffering with a back problem. Newman wants to stick around for a while. Sharpley. Blocked by Gilbert. Played by Denny O'Brien. Puts it in front, but two Rangers right there. And Greshner gets it over to Dillon. Left wing to Newman. 9:04 left in the hockey game, and Dan Newman with a big hard check on Lou Nanne. Greshner takes the shot, deflected up into the crowd. Well, Dan Newman throwing his weight around, taking down the veteran Lou Nanne right behind the Minnesota net with 8 minutes 57 seconds remaining. Sharpley and Dillon on the draw, and Wayne wins it. Gets it over to Newman, who's taken down by Doug Hicks. Kept in by Greshner, his shot blocked by Sharpley. And Hogebaum comes out. Makes the move around Greshner, but McEwen takes him into the boards. And now Gilbert has it for New York. This is Sharpley, who takes the check right there from Dillon. Hogebaum's centering pass intercepted by McKeon, who gives it to Sharpley. And Sharpley again taken off a stick by Newman. This is Dillon. Three-man rush for the Rangers. Gilbert's coming in. Saved by Smith. Rebound. Cleared aside. Hicks has it. With 8 minutes remaining. 6-4 Rangers. Hicks for Minnesota has Hickey coming in. Fires wide, and he had room to fire that one in. Kept in the zone by Barrett. And played now by Greshner. And Murdoch just couldn't find the puck.
Spencer, the Rangers took a terrific gamble. They changed players on the move, and that gave Minnesota a big opening, and the North Stars' Ernie Hickey almost scored.
Hickey came in, kind of rushed his shot a bit. Walla Kachuk in the zone. Has it ticked away. And played by the North Stars. Hicks clears it to center. This is Talafas. It has passed right between the legs of Fred Barrett with 7:15 left in the hockey game. 6 for the Rangers, 4 for the Minnesota North Stars. Vadnais dumps in. Jarry's pass intercepted by Polis, who just tried to wheel around and could not. And here is a breakaway. Jarry coming in. Shot, score. Pretty move and an excellent deke to make it a 6-5 hockey game by Pierre Jarry with still 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining.
The Rangers did everything wrong on that one. Greg Polis had a grand chance at the point. Here's the play. Instead of shooting, Polis takes too much time. He loses the puck completely, and the Rangers are caught. Dave Maloney, number 26, trying to get back in time. Watch Jarry. He's excellent on a one-on-one. He fakes Gratton out beautifully. Gratton makes the move, and he just dumps it right in the middle, and this is some kind of hockey game.
Great comeback by the North Stars to make it a 6-5 match now. Lou Nanny dumps it to center. And Jarry tries to shoot it in. Played by Hodge. He fires the wrist shot off the glass. Hickey goes for it. Nanny plays it. And Talafas drops it back for Nanny, who gives to Dennis O'Brien. 6:25 left. 6 for the Rangers, 5 for the North Stars. Dean Talafas. Pretty move by Jarry to Talafas. Young's pass deflected by Esposito. Rangers trying to clear. Maloney cannot. Talafas has it. Gives it to Young. Big pressure by the North Stars. O'Brien trying to keep it in. Now Talafas makes the move, deflected away, and played by the Rangers. Here is Gilbert with Nanny back. Has Hodge in the slot. Gives it to him. Backhander save. And a beauty made by Smith. Gary Smith went down, stacked the pads, and Hodge couldn't lift it over him. Timmy Young goes for it. Esposito crashes him into the boards with 5:33 remaining. And Kenny Hodge in the corner going at it with Dennis O'Brien.
Well, that's the guy he wanted before, and this time Hodge found him, and he gave O'Brien a pretty lusty check there, and there they go. No harm done, though. Hodge a little unhappy. He missed that grand chance on a pass from Esposito. Now the boys are having words.
Just stop it right there. Did you see a moment ago when the usher's thumb was right on the edge of the glass and the guys were getting together? That's how low the glass was in Madison Square Garden. It's so much higher now. The ads on the board's not there. Guys with long hair, no helmets. I mean, it's amazing how much this game has changed.
Well, in those days, it was considered hockey high tech. I mean, the glass actually superseded what was chicken wire behind the boards. In fact, the penalty boxes that we know are separated, they used to be one bench.
And a 6-5 hockey game with 5:32 remaining. And this turns out to be a break for the North Star.
John Ferguson just tossed a towel behind the Ranger bench. He is very unhappy with the call. Another one of those questionable calls. You wonder why Newell gave the Rangers an extra penalty, because it looked like it was a simple clash along the boards, but referee Newell caught Hodge with an elbow, and the Rangers are in big trouble.
6-5 the score. This was a game that was tied after 1 at 3. Rangers took a 6-3 lead after 2. It remained 6-3 into the third period. Well, Minnesota finally got on the board at the 4:53 mark. That made it 6-4. A power play goal, and then Pierre Jarry coming in all alone, beating Gilles Gratton to make it 6-5. Carol Vadnais takes the shot. Save, rebound, almost put into the net by the Minnesota North Stars' Fred Barrett. Barrett almost made this a 7-5 hockey game.
Hit the outside of the right post.
Here's Nanny. Drops it for Goldsworthy. Saved by Gratton, and the rebound. The puck is smothered right in front. There is 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. This is Carol Vadnais for the Rangers, having trouble. Now comes out. Intercepted by Goldsworthy. Lou Nanny. Wayne Dillon. Minute 15 left on the penalty to O'Brien, and 3:15 left on the penalty to Hodge. Each team playing 4 aside for the next minute 15. Then Minnesota will have the extra man when O'Brien comes out. Erickson shot. Save made by Gratton. And Dave Maloney has it. 4:25 left in this match. This is Vadnais. And Erickson takes it away. Back to Vadnais. 4:10 left. 35 seconds left in the penalty to O'Brien. 2:35 to Hodge. North Stars at this point not willing to take any chances. They know in about 30 seconds they're going to get the extra man. They don't want to get caught now. Erickson comes in, tries to split the defense, and Greshner ticked it away. Here's Ron Greshner. In 10 seconds, O'Brien comes out of the penalty box. Minnesota will have the extra man. Greg Polis. Greshner's shot. Didn't get much on it. Out of the penalty box comes O'Brien. Minnesota has the extra man. Out in front, here's Polis. The shot deflected beautifully by the North Stars' Dwight Bylois. Key play by Bylois.
Chuck just lost the stick for the Rangers. They're in big trouble.
Timmy Young gets it into the zone to Jarry.
But Chuck got back in time, Spence. He grabbed the stick off the bench, got back in the play, and then cleared the puck down the ice.
3 minutes left in the hockey game. 1:25 left on the penalty to Ken Hodge. 6-5. Rangers lead the North Stars. Talafas. This is Stemkowski. Doug Hicks will keep it in. And Vadnais clears it. Big play. 1 minute even left on the penalty to Kenny Hodge. 2.5 left in the match. 6-5 Rangers. This is Talafas. Timmy Young. Poked away nicely by Stemkowski. Maloney, number 26, with Timmy Young, 17. They combine to freeze it. 2:17 left in the hockey game. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Ken Hodge. Rangers lead it by a score of 6-5.
Face-off of the game so far. The North Stars with a power play.
They win the draw. Bylois fakes the shot. Talafas. Bylois. Save Gratton. Rebound loose in front. Played by the Rangers. But kept in by Bylois, and now cleared by Carol Vadnais with 1:55 remaining. 23 seconds left on the penalty to Hodge. Exciting hockey. National Hockey League style here on HBO all season long. Timmy Young in the zone to Talafas. Dwight Bylois. He takes the shot. It's deflected into the crowd off a Ranger stick, so the faceoff will come in the New York zone with 1:40 remaining and 8 seconds left on the Ken Hodge penalty.
Phil Esposito, number 77, has to win this faceoff for the Rangers. They'd like to clear it down just one more time and hope that Ken Hodge is ready to get out by then. North Stars, of course, want to win this faceoff, throw it into Ranger zone, and set up for at least 1 or 2 more power play shots. Here we go.
Face-off, Roland Erickson going against Phil Esposito, and the puck is cleared by Carol Vadnais. Big face-off for the Rangers, and Kenny Hodge out of the penalty box with 1:30 remaining. And now Teddy Harris, the coach of the North Stars, will have to make his decision when to pull goaltender Gary Smith. Esposito may make it all incidental, and Hickey couldn't put it home. O'Brien. Erickson puts it in front. And let's see, the light goes on. No goal. No goal. Dave Newell says no. Bill Goldsworthy says why.
Gratton was hurt on that play, Spence. This could be a pivotal play, even though the goal appears to have been called back, because Gratton was knocked to the ice by the Minnesota player. Frank Pace, the Ranger trainer, is rushing out onto the ice, and the question is, how serious is Gratton's injury? Because if he cannot continue, the Rangers, with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this hockey game, will be forced to bring John Davidson, who
of course, has been injured and is really not tip-top to play. Now here's the controversial play. The North Stars forcing the Ranger defense back. Now Grattan comes out to block the shot. He seems to smother the puck, and that would indicate a stoppage in play if he retains control of the puck. O'Brien forces him back, and the puck squirts loose and, of course, goes into the net, but the referee rules no goal. Grattan is getting to his knees.
I believe it might have been an injury to the hand, possibly a cut, because you saw Dennis O'Brien. He looked like he was trying to steal second base the way he came in there, and O'Brien actually was coming in, looking for that pass from Erickson. He looked like he was hooked down, and no penalty called at that point with 1:07 remaining in the hockey game.
Well, and shoot it into the open net.
And again, a note for those of you who have tuned in for Lydia, stick around because you're watching the final minutes of North Star Ranger hockey, and Lydia will begin in just a few minutes. So stay with us. There, the empty net vacated by Gary Smith. Minnesota has Ernie Hickey, Bill Goldsworthy, Dwight Bylois out there. 22 is Roland Erickson. 7, Glenn Sharpley. And number 16, Pierre Jarry. Stemkowski and Sharpley on the draw, and Grattan holds on, and we'll get another face-off. Sharpley and Stemkowski to face it off. Big face-off, 1:05 remaining. Won by the North Stars, but Vadnais gets it to Heaslip, and Mark clears ahead to Stemkowski, who fires wide. Nobody in that Minnesota goal. This is Goldsworthy to Sharpley, back to Goldsworthy. Vadnais pokes it away. Erickson with a shot, and it's deflected and cleared. Exciting finish here at the Garden. Jarry with 40 seconds. Bad pass. Stemkowski and goaltending right there by Pierre Jarry. Saved it from being 7-5. So Stemkowski has had 2 opportunities. 25 seconds remaining. Don't go away. Jarry dumps it in. North Stars would love a face-off right here. Polis will just try and clear it along the boards. He cannot. Clock ticking down. 13 seconds. Goldsworthy puts it in front. Played by the Rangers. Cannot clear. Shot goes wide by Erickson. 5 seconds remaining. The shot by Sharpley is wide with 2-1. That's it.
2 on a mistake at mid-ice after winning the face-off. All righty. Second period, Rangers with a 1-goal lead. Been a good first period. Good hockey. Good enough. Pumps up to Holmgren on the right side. For the next 30 seconds now, both teams are skating 4 aside. Kachuk and Selesky went out at 18:52. Rangers a little lackadaisical going for that loose puck. Everybody's scrimmaging for it. Frozen puck in the Ranger end.
It is Esposito along with Hodge, Maloney, and Vadnais. That's Walla Kachuk in the penalty box for the Rangers. And there's Nick Fatiou. That's killing them to stand there.
Loose puck, Rangers end. Penalty still has 10 seconds to go. Vadnais with the puck. In front of his own crease and pops up in front now to Joe Watson in center zone. Penalty is over. Both teams skating 5 aside. Holmgren throws a body. Puck is back to center zone to Joe Watson. Bobby Clark. This is the kind of checking you've had in the game. In this kind of game, you don't dare take your eyes off the ice. A close checking game, and suddenly somebody pops out of there. Esposito with a pass to no one in his own end. Maloney has to come back for it. Vadnais falls back to help out. Flyers in the meantime come in deep. Newman puts one across, finds Esposito, who golfs it ahead. Hodge will have to skate after this one. Joe Watson is back. 2-1 Rangers. Past McLeish. He can shoot from any place. He's got one here. Backhand pass. That was Dornhofer pounding into the net. He's knocked it off the supports. I thought it was in. It was not. How he missed it, I don't know. He had plenty of open net. He's hurt.
Dornhofer went in. He went behind the goaltender, Gratton. We're going to show it to you. That's McLeish. Can he make moves? There he is. He's got everybody going in the wrong direction. Esposito tries to check him. No good. Maloney tries to go over. Or Vadney. A perfect setup. What a save he made. And there you see him getting it in the left ribs. He knocked the net off the stanchion.
What a fine stop Gratton made. Only that slow motion could show you how effective he was. I thought it was a sure goal. It was a perfect setup pass by McLeish. And into the Ranger end. Flyers are dumping it in and chasing it, just waiting for that break. Here might be one. Nope. Back to the blue line and across. Stolen by Hickey. Hickey works in, drops the puck for Goldsworthy. Goldie digs it off. There's Stemkowski. All Rangers on the same side. Bridgman back to center zone. The Rangers had to get back. Barish was trapped deep. Only one defenseman back. Out in front. The shot. Score! Cholesky. As the Rangers were trapped, they got too far in.
It turned into a 2-on-1. We'll show it to you. There's the play. And that's Cholesky coming up with the puck. He makes a good play. Going around Greshna. And over the right-hand shoulder of Gratton. There's the most underrated hockey player in the league in my book, Cholesky. We have a tie hockey game.
Bill Bridgman gets a single assist at 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it's tied at 2. That's what I mean about taking your eyes off the ice for a second. But the Rangers contributed to their own downfall that time. Defenseman was in too deep. All three forwards on the same side of the ice. They were defenseless once Philadelphia popped that puck out of there. Here's Cholesky again. Kindrachuk's in front. Now Kindrachuk just through. Bridgman's in front. Bridgman can't get the puck, though, as Vadney puts it ahead. Meant for Dillon. Icing call, breaking the action. Score, Rangers 2 and Flyers 2.
There you see the score. We're just into the second period.
Don't know, of course, what the discussion is about. That's Bobby Clark. Yeah, against Walter Tkachuk. Tkachuk's got Murdoch on the right side. Pola's on the left. McEwen hook coming out by Clark. Gets free nevertheless. Drop pass. Picked up by Barber. Barber of the Flyers has Clark coming in hard on the left side. Greshna gets back. Tries to find a wing and cannot. Round behind the net, right back to Gresh. Bad pass. Or a bad move by Tkachuk, who's nobody there in any event. Clark trying to take it away from McEwen. McEwen fighting him. Pass comes out in front and Polis has it. Soft pass meant for Murdoch. He's going in with Moose Dupont. Murdoch almost pulled it away, not quite. Deep on the left side now, in front, shot, save, rebound, goes to Tkachuk, who finds Murdoch. Leach had a good move. I thought he was going to score. Here he is again. Leach in front, comes through. Murdoch goes for the puck. Looked like Murdoch was expecting a check and unloaded that time. 16:02 to go. Tkachuk ahead to Polis. Could have been wide. We'll call it a save. 15:50 to go. Murdoch tried to put it in front and cannot. His body from behind. Pass all the way down across center zone. Murdoch takes it at center zone. Two-line pass and offside. You can expect Murdoch to get a bit of a working over. Number one, he's the main attraction right now and a tough scorer. But number two, he said something in the papers, and all hockey players read the papers. He said, among other things, that the 2 games with Philadelphia were 2 of the easiest games he ever had. Shouldn't have said it.
And hockey players have a knack of remembering. The Rangers, after playing a great first period, have let down a little bit in this second period.
Hodges got the puck now to Vadney. But no matter what they do with Murdoch, it's going to be tough. He's a fine two-way hockey player. Headman pass. This is Newman in deep. Newman and Kelly. Good check by Kelly. Good check by Newman. Newman still after the puck. Checks into Bridgman. Maloney's got the puck. Flyers break through. Bridgman. Good feed to Kelly. Save! Fine save. Rebound in front. Hodge has it out. Puts it on a Philadelphia stick. Loss. And the Rangers break out. They've got a good 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here's Hodge. Hodge, Deke, shoots, save.
Hodge trying to use Watson as a screen. Had Esposito free on the left-hand side, decided to shoot. Stevenson came up with a good save. There's Bridgman. Watch this play. Beautiful setup by Bridgman to Kelly. A good save by Gautone.
Espo wins the draw. Maloney short, shoots toward the net. It stops short. Penalty coming up. Nope. Sorry, no penalty. Look at the lines, but not the referee. Here's Bridgman with the pass. Just behind the net. Out in front. Score! Off the goaltender.
Bridgman taking a shot. The shot missed. Well, you see it. Kinderchuk came up with the goal. That's Bridgman. He takes the shot. Goes behind the goaltender. Comes out on the left-hand side. And it went between the legs of Gautone. Zaleski it is for his second goal.
Zaleski and Bridgman gets his second assist. And Kinderchuk also on that one, his second assist. 8 minutes and 7 seconds, and the Rangers are down again. They trailed 1-0, led 2-1, it's now 3-2 Flyers. Intercept. Kinderchuk shoots wide. Bridgman's shot is missed. Espo tried to hold him in the corner and cannot. Hodge. Esposito. Meant for Hodge. Couldn't quite tip it ahead. Layden had him all the way.
Layden doing a good defensive job on Hodge.
Vadnais. Newman goes in with Layden. Out to Maloney for a shot. Deflected. Espo. Hodge. It was a stop in front. Newman's got the puck. He's body. Tried to fight his way free. Crowd is angry about no penalty calls here. Dornhofer couldn't reach the puck. It would have been offside. Rangers have it. Hodge has got the puck. Feeds ahead. Newman to Espo. Shot. Save. Pass across. Memphis Dillon takes a bounce off the sideboards in favor of Philadelphia. Has Clark on the ice. Clark's got the puck. Greshner's got Clark. McEwen's got the puck now. Headmaster Gilbert's got Dillon on his right side. Deeks drops to Dillon. Dillon shoots in the crowd wide. Rebound by Vickers. And the Flyers will come out. They got a 3-on-2 coming down quickly. Screen shot. Deflected wide. Right side of the goaltender. McEwen up on the right wing. And back to center zone. 2-on-1. Wide to left side is Hickey. Dillon looks for Hickey. Scores!
Beautiful setup by Dillon, and Hickey puts it in the net to tie it up. The Rangers were on a change. Vickers had gone to the bench. Hickey jumped over. There you see Dillon coming out. Now watch Hickey on the top of your screen. Dillon hesitates, letting Hickey get behind the defense. And he throws it to him, but Hickey really did the job. What a beautiful job. He shuffled it right by Stevenson.
So the Rangers again draw even. It's a 3-3 game.
So Hickey stays out there with Stemkowski and Goldsworthy, and that's his 11th of the season.
Gilbert also gets an assist. That's Hickey's 11th goal of the year. And has he been hot considering the little ice time he's had? Loose puck, Philadelphia's in. And we'll get a play stoppage there.
That's Bobby Clark, but Tkachuk has gone off. It's Dillon out there with him.
Face-off taken by the Rangers. McEwen in the crowd tried to break it loose. Clark's on him with Kelly. Kelly goes for the puck. So does Greshner. Greshner beats him to it. Kelly's on Greshner now. Still no penalty call. Flyers had the puck. The shot toward the net's high in the air. Comes down to the right corner of the goaltender. Kelly throwing his weight around. Puts a man down. Shot in front. Kelly's got the puck again, and the crowd shoots wide. Vickers has it. And does the smart thing in the center zone.
McCauley is letting everybody commit murder out there, and nothing's being done about it.
Here comes Bobby Clark. In front, comes all the way out. Bladen back to the puck. 3:13 to go, second period. Score is tied at 3. Kendrichuk to Bladen. The shot is a save. It was shot on net. Gilbert ahead. The center zone. Joe Watson's got the puck. Gilbert. Through Vickers. Return Gilbert. Tried a backhand pass. Vickers. He got a man in front of Dillon. He was too deep. Tried to set up Dillon just too deep.
Jim Dillon was dragging his stick, hoping to catch that pass.
Dornhoff or Selesky goes in. Roughed up Mike McEwen on the way in. It's going to get rough unless the referee starts to blow a couple. Vickers to McEwen. Vickers shot wide. And back to center zone. 2:22 to go.
We have a 3-3 hockey game with 46 seconds remaining. The face-off in Philadelphia zone just at the blue line. Tkachuk comes out. Clark is out there. It's Polis and Murdoch. Farish and Greshner.
There's Barber. I thought he was going to be through for the night after taking a check early in the game. He skated it off. Greshner throws it ahead. It's a shot on goal and a save with 40 seconds exactly to go in the second period. Farish has to chase this one back. Clark is cruising in on him. Barber ahead. Greshner. Soft pass to Farish. Polis has trouble. Bladen kicks it loose. Murdoch should be able to get to it with Watson. Flyers still has the puck. Watson's got it. Sends one in toward the corner. Barber's got. He couldn't find Clark. Murdoch's got the puck and finds Polis. Polis coming down with Greshner. Shot on a screen. Stopped by Bladen. Greshner has the puck. Period is over.
For the Rangers and the Montreal Canadiens at Madison Square Garden. A game. Here come the Rangers heading down. Look at Ron Duguay with his short hair. Now, Dave, you weren't playing in this game.
I wasn't. I'd been stepped on in my left forearm by Clark Gillies about a week to 10 days earlier. So I would be out for about 6 weeks as the 10th anniversary celebration of the Garden would be a gala event relative to those times. And who's that big grizzly bear right there?
Following the captain, Phil Esposito, there's JD. I had to call him when I saw that. I said, John, you had the biggest beard and head of hair I've ever seen, and you must have lost the previous game because when they announced Wayne Thomas as the starting goalie, he got a huge ovation.
So, JD, as Montreal takes to the ice, and this Montreal Canadian team was right in the midst of a pretty good run, weren't they?
What a Canadiens unbeaten in 22 straight games coming into the Garden. We'll be set to go. The man behind the mask, the great Ken Dryden, and alongside the ace defenseman, all future Hall of Famers, Larry Robinson.
Well, you take a look at Dryden's record, and of course he was the mainstay of those teams. And you mentioned before that Wayne Thomas got the start for the New York Rangers here, and all that bulky equipment those goaltenders used to wear. No, not. I tell you, there was an awful lot of net available as they get the ice ready for what would be a pretty entertaining night here at Madison Square Garden.
You said, Dave, Montreal in a great run. They'd won Stanley Cups in 1976 and 77, and here they were just rolling along, trying to tie the record for consecutive games unbeaten.
And they were very good in an age, at a time when the Flying Frenchman had established an image and a look in the National Hockey League. This breed here would continue that. They were a possession team and a team, as we take a look at Wally Harris here. In those days, of course, just one official. And Wally Harris would get the nod for the 10th anniversary game, Rangers and Montreal Canadiens. And Doug Jarvis in the middle, defensive specialist. He would set the consecutive games at 921. He'd go without missing a game. And away we go.
Rangers with Ron Duguay at center. That's the short-haired number 10 Ron Duguay. Lucien Deblois, the right wing, and the leading goal scorer on the team, Pat Hickey, left wing. And there's the great Guy Lafleur on his way to a 60-goal season.
Well, again, the Montreal Canadiens, as right away here, they're going to get some pressure on top of Wayne Thomas. Wayne Thomas makes a presence save, not a big save here, but again, Montreal, a possession team, Sam, and early here have the puck for a good part of the hockey game.
The name's quite familiar, Serge Savard. There's Larry Robinson, future Hall of Famer, Stanley Cup winner as a player, Stanley Cup winner as a coach with the New Jersey Devils.
He would be a second-team All-Star in this 77-78 season. Would win the Norris Trophy 2 times. And again, we've been so accustomed to the smaller ice now, but as you watch as this game evolves, how much ice is available to both players and both teams, I'm sorry, Sam.
Jarvis, good face-off man, winning that draw, and Lafleur playing the puck. Always got to watch where Lafleur is, and look at the quick puck movement by the Canadiens. Rangers have Ron Greshner on the ice on defense, who that season scored 24 goals.
Again, Dryden, one of the very few guys that would come out. You can see why he doesn't go out much. He's having trouble handling the puck as the Rangers jump all over it here early.
Good pressure by the Rangers, and there's the speed of Lafleur coming in on the breakaway. Oh, great save.
That's a great save off the left pad by Wayne Thomas. He makes his first move out and was able to cut the angle down, and Lafleur seems to come out of nowhere and get the opportunity.
Good transition by the Rangers as Duguay and Hickey and Deblois back on the ice. And Eddie Johnstone, number 17, with a hit on Lafleur. Steve Shutt, another great goal scorer. Carol Vadnais on defense for the Rangers, number 5.
Another thing, too, Sam, is how long the shifts are. The shifts are a minute 10. Guys seem to be out there forever. This is Bill Nyrob. Bill Nyrob would end up playing 207 games for the Montreal Canadiens. He dumps the puck in and win 3 Stanley Cups.
We move forward in the first period. Still no score in the game. Rangers have Phil Esposito on the ice, number 77. Dan Newman, number 24. There's Espo, good shot, a long rebound, and a second chance, and Dryden had to make a good save. That was Donnie Murdoch driving to the net.
Right on top of the puck, and a lot more going to the net. Now, goaltender's not quite as active, but both teams crashing the net here early.
And now it's Montreal with the pressure on the other way. There's Espo in control. Espo, the Rangers' leading point scorer that year. 38 goals and 81 points. Greshner, great puck handler. And that's a good hit by Yvan Lambert, number 11.
Lambert, and Greshner really was probably the Rangers' best player in this game. Managed the puck, handled the puck.
Chance for Pierre LaRouche. Just a youngster with the Montreal Canadiens, and a good save by Wayne Thomas.
That's Danny Newman crashing to the net. The next season, Danny Newman would actually play 16 games for the Montreal Canadiens.
Rangers on a power play here. Canadiens had taken a penalty. We're later on in the first period. Scoreless game. Hickey carrying the puck. Greshner waits, shoots, and scores. Beautiful shot by Ron Greshner.
Well, it's pretty good puck possession and puck control by Pat Hickey. Hickey will pick the puck up just inside the blue line and wheel through the neutral zone. And his speed forces the Montreal Canadiens to back up. But in the frame of the picture, look at all the open ice. My goodness, Pat Hickey's the only guy with the puck. Now watch where Greshner finally uncorks this thing. He's going to walk it into the top of the circles and about 3 feet in, and bang, short side. Greshner on the power play beats Ken Dryden with a good slapper.
Ron Greshner's 12th goal of the season. Rangers take a 1-0 lead.
We went around surprise.
Canadians 22, one short of the record. The man behind the bench, the great Scotty Bowman.
Another Hall of Famer, Sam.
They're full of them. Lafleur tied up, able to get the puck out. Speed by Steve Shutt, big shot. Almost knocked down Wayne Thomas.
Well, again, the speed, and then Robinson's going to support here. Another save by Wayne Thomas.
Dave Farish able to move the puck out, but he gave it away to Robinson. And look at Robinson's pass. Canadians move it. The Rangers able to turn it, and then Robinson bumped Ron Duguay.
Again, you can see the game. Another save by Thomas, but the game is a little more puck possession because that's Montreal in those days was a possession team. A little more fluidity to the game here.
Pat Hickey, who would score 40 goals that season, got bumped as he crossed the line. Walt Tkachuk, number 18, playing it for the Rangers. That's Dallas Smith pressured by Guy Lafleur. And the Canadians send it in deep. Dallas Smith. And the giveaway, Tremblay scores! Mario Tremblay, what a rocket off the turnover.
Well, what happens here is Dallas Smith's going to come up the boards. He gets the puck up the boards to Steve Vickers, and Vickers attempts to chip it through. While who chips it through? And he does chip it through, not to Tkachuk, though. It's going to go to Mario Tremblay, and he's going to tee it up. It'll deflect right there off of Dallas Smith and beat Wayne Thomas off the far post, and we're tied at 1 in the first period.
Late first period, Mario Tremblay with a big shot, tying the game for Montreal. We transition now to the second period. As the Canadians play it deep, Wayne Thomas goes out to get it. And up the ice giveaway by Deblois, but that shot went wide. Lucien Deblois. Held by Larry Robinson. Good effort by Deblois. Draws a penalty. Hickey stopped by Dryden. And Grishner scores.
I'll tell you, you talk about people crashing the net. When this puck goes in the net, there are 8 skaters on top of the crease. Well, the one guy who's going to find the puck is Grishner. The whole play starts with a real good drive down the right boards by Lucien Deblois. A Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer Larry Robinson is going to have to grab onto Deblois. Deblois would go on and play 955 games in the National Hockey League, a former first rounder from the Rangers. But this puck will kind of ricochet rabbit its way around the net. It lies right on the post. And then I think Lemaire's stick jimmies it out. Who finds it? But look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a puck party in the crease.
How did Grishner get it through? How did he find the room? Second goal of the game for Ron Grishner. At this point, he had 13, and he wound up the season with 24 goals.
I'm not sure what they're looking for. They might be looking for somebody's false tooth.
That could be. Wally Harris, the referee. Take another look at this scramble in the crease.
Well, the puck's going to lie in the left post. And then I think Lemaire comes in, and it skimmies its way out, and Grishner will come in, Johnny come lately, and bang it home. But yes, all those guys on top of the goaltender. Holy smokes.
Later on in the period, Nick Fatiou takes a penalty here against Guy Lafleur.
But how about the first slash by Lafleur on Fatiou that goes without a call with the Montreal power play, which was pretty good.
Potent, better than 27%.
Goes to work here. The Montreal Canadiens.
The clearing attempt actually went over the boards, and this is a break for Montreal. Rangers thought they had the puck out of the zone, and the Rangers at this point, the penalty killing was going pretty strong, having killed off 11 straight.
Face off to the right now of Wayne Thomas here, and the Rangers with Doug Riseborough and Walter Tkachuk facing off.
Actually, I think that was Pierre Mondu.
It was Mondu.
The right-hander.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Sam. Good call.
Cournoyer around the net. He scores! Yvon Cournoyer, with his great quickness around the net, beats Wayne Thomas. A power play goal to tie the game.
Interesting here, Sam, is the Rangers actually win the draw and then lose possession. As Dallas Smith gets caught down late, Carol Vadnais will chip the puck back, and Cornwallier is just going to come around hard on a wraparound. Now look where Wayne Thomas's right foot is. My goodness, he's way back in the net, and the power play works for the Montreal Canadiens. Yvon Cornwallier would win not 1, not 5, but 10 Stanley Cups with the Montreal Canadiens, and he gets a power play goal.
To win the Stanley Cup.
The man behind the bench in the Rangers warm-up suit is the head coach, Jean-Guy Talbot.
Well, it was a fashion faux pas then, and they were right. Oh, my goodness. Take a look at that get-up. Pat Hickey, 14 points in his last 11 games.
2 points in this one in a 2-2 game. Dallas Smith able to move the puck out. You see the boards. No advertisement on the boards anywhere at that time.
And the Savard spinorama there as he beats the forechecking Rangers.
Canadiens send it in deep as Wayne Thomas goes out to get it. Here's Dallas Smith. Keep in. Good keep in by Robinson. Feeds Lafleur. He scores!
Well, Dallas Smith is going to get the puck behind the net here. It looks like he has all kinds of time, and he puts it up the middle in a bit of a suicide pass to Duguay. Duguay doesn't control it. Probably the key part of the play, though, is Robertson using that 6'3" reach right there, Sam, to keep it in. So he'll pick it up now. Cycling away from Robinson is Lafleur. Nice backhand pass. One-timer. Bingo. Bango. El Bongo in the back of the net. And the Montreal Canadiens score. Giveaway. And how about those locks?
Lafleur, great hairdo. No helmet. On his way to a 60-goal season. What a pass from Larry Robinson.
And it would be the first of MVP back-to-back seasons for Guy Lafleur.
So the Canadiens lead for the first time in the game. 3-2. Lafleur scoring at 16:51. Here's Yvon Lambert. Controlling the puck well. Lambert big and strong, banging there with Dallas Smith. Tremblay moving in. He has a goal in the game.
So again, Dallas Smith, not much support defending as he finally gets Wally Harris to blow the whistle.
Walter Tkachuk finds centerman for the Rangers.
And a career Ranger, Walter Tkachuk, and a solid against Jacques Lemaire.
Another Hall of Famer on the Montreal team. Another keep in and a save by Wayne Thomas. Greshner battling in the corner. Tkachuk moving the puck around.
You really see Montreal on top of the puck here. Good job by Savard keeping it in.
Tkachuk once again controlling. Now Farish. Nice pass to Greshner. Greshner to Vickers. Vickers stopped by Dryden.
Boy, what a save by Dryden. Dryden's move right out to the puck, Sam.
Tkachuk missed the puck. This is Doug Risebrough. Now Rajan Uhl. He scores!
How many times do we see a big save in one end lead to a goal in the other end? And that's exactly what happens here, Sam. As Dryden's going to make, what a fine pass by Greshner. He finds Vickers off the left side, and Dryden right out to the top of that squared crease makes the save. Now his puck will chip weirdly off the boards. Uhl actually chips it to himself. It goes over Tkachuk, and he starts it and he finishes it. Rajan Uhl right through the wickets of Ron Greshner, off the post. Montreal scores again.
3 unanswered goals for the Canadiens. This one at 19:07 gives them a 4-2 lead. And that's how dangerous the Canadiens were at the time. Quick transition, and they could score in bunches. Thomas holding the puck with Pierre LaRouche and Guy Lafleur around the net.
Thank you. Really cognizant of how quick their transition game was, Sam. It was a team that was highly skilled and really a good possession team. Puck possession and speed. Montreal Canadiens in the 70s.
Pierre LaRouche going off. He would become a New York Ranger in the early 80s. He scored 50 goals with Pittsburgh, 50 goals with Montreal. Came up just short with the Rangers with 48.
Quite a character. He had played with them, and great guy.
Greshner moving the puck up. And once again, the Canadiens intercept and turn it. Robinson, good pass. Lafleur, he's hooked down. And a penalty called on the Rangers. A delayed penalty. Dryden goes to the bench for an extra skater as Robinson moves in.
Well, we talk about the speed of Montreal in the transition. It's going to be a pass through the middle of the ice, but as Pat Hickey's going to express, get the right guy, says Disco Hitch. It wasn't me, and we're going to take a look here as it is Ferris right there with a hook on Lafleur, and they never get the first one. They always get the second one, and that's Pat Hickey's going to get whistled for the hooking. But what a pass to Lafleur.
LaRouche wins the faceoff. That shot deflected. Shot gets to the puck and scores.
Well, you talked about Pierre LaRouche, what a dandy goal scorer he was. Well, what a job he does off the faceoff here. It's a clean win, and Robinson's going to get possession of the puck off the draw. But the most important part of this play is Greshner's stick. Watch now as Robinson comes in, he slaps the puck. Greshner's stick right there off the heel. That holds up the puck long enough that Steve Shutt is going to come in and blast it home, and Montreal would score once again.
3 goals in a span of 3 minutes, 1 second. Montreal with a 5-2 lead. Getting set for the third period, Rangers trailing 5-2. The great Guy Lafleur, who a little over 10 years later would come out of retirement and become a New York Ranger.
Well, I mentioned before, back-to-back MVP years. He had 5 Stanley Cups. There are 105 Stanley Cups represented in this Montreal lineup.
Wow, pretty good team. Guy Lafleur played for the Rangers in 1988-89, scored 18 goals in 67 games.
And I think the thing about Lafleur too, Sam, was how quickly he could accelerate. He could stop and start and turn on a dime. Very, very explosive player.
Ron Greshner, as Dave mentioned, a strong game in this one for the Rangers. The Rangers now trying to build a counterattack and get something going on the comeback. Dave Farish, Steve Vickers, who would score 17 goals that season. Here's Don Murdoch. Kachuk. Murdoch scores! Don Murdoch, 27 goals that season. That was number 18.
Well, again, the Rangers here, I think, in Montreal, kind of nursing a 5-2 lead. Little soft coverage here. Bouchard goes to clear it. The puck never gets out. And Murdoch will chip it back in. Now, goal scorers, you mentioned Murdoch getting 27 that season. Goal scorers find open ice. While there's Murdoch, he backs away from the 3 defenders, gets the pass from Kachuk, and gets it to the back of the net. Donnie Murdoch gets the Rangers to within 2.
So maybe Montreal getting a little comfortable with a big lead, but now, as the Rangers try to mount a counterattack, take possession. Good puck movement. That shot off the outside of the net.
A shot from Eddie Johnstone off the right side, Sam.
Long shot deflected into the corner. Vickers. Dallas Smith. And a save by Dryden. Wayne Dillon centered, and it went all the way through.
Murdoch's goal seems to kind of invigorated the home lads here, as there's some pretty good pressure, good opportunities for the Rangers.
One thing about Montreal team, we talked about their explosiveness on offense, but when they needed to shut it down, they could shut you down.
Very much so, as you see here. And again, Dryden makes a big save off of Wayne Dillon. A good glove save by Ken Dryden.
Nick Fotiu on the ice, number 22.
As he gets the old head into the buckle there on Bouchard, as Nick Fotiu kind of gets the crowd involved. Wow, big hit on Dallas Smith.
Yeah. So Montreal getting physical, the Rangers applying pressure, but Montreal able to withstand it. And the crowd back into it.
Very much so. The crowd entertained by a late spurt of activity here from the Blue Shirts.
Shot against Vadnais. Lafleur keeping it in. Rangers trying to break down. And Robinson goes back to get it. And once again, the takeaway. Deblois moving it to Duguay. Duguay trying to center. That was blocked. Hickey battling.
The crowd has a problem. I think they thought Lemaire put his hand on the puck.
Duguay with a shot that's blocked. Another thing that Montreal did very well. There's Lemaire moving the puck to Lafleur. And he was stopped by Farish.
Did you see how quick he stopped and turned? LaFleur, he just on a dime he could turn, and that was the big thing about Guy Lafleur.
And LaFleur on the forecheck with a steal. Lemaire with a shot that went off Vadnais. Farish trying to move it, does. Greshner playing it to Duguay.
The broken stick.
Up.
That's a broken stick on Duguay, and of course, in those days, they were all wood. There were no composite sticks in 1977 and 78. Duguay breaks his in the middle of the ice.
Rajon Uhl couldn't stop Greshner. Greshner took it back. Nice pass to Hickey. And a good defensive play by Serge Savard. Dryden with a big save. Hickey trying to bank it in off Dryden, a good save.
I think Pat Hickey thinks this one's in the net. He's having a conversation with Wally Harris here, and it comes close. It comes off the backboards and goes off at Dryden and lays right by the goal line, Sam.
And remember, no replay at that time.
No going upstairs, that's for sure. The only two eyes that mattered were those of Wally Harris, but the crowd very, very much entertained with a late spurt of activity by the Rangers, and Greshner again. I'll tell you, Greshner was the best Ranger player all over the puck. The puck will come back. Savard tries to bang it. Now watch how close this gets to the line.
We are late in the third period. Rangers applied pressure but couldn't get any more. And the Montreal Canadiens went on to a 5-3 win and tied the NHL record for the longest unbeaten streak at 23 at that time.
Well, really a spirited final half of the period from the Rangers, but too little, too late, Sam.
Montreal would win their next 5 games after that to set a new record. The Rangers finally snapped that streak at 28.